Of course, the latest Star Wars trilogy is not to everyone's liking. Well, George Lucas has recently been talking more and more about reshooting the sequels, as he sees it. And that seems like a good idea, especially in light of the fact that Star Wars fans recently digged the original master's plan on the last three films, in which even Baby Yoda is possibly present. Hey everybody! So, you probably already know that after the not very successful end of the Skywalker saga, George Lucas began to show a lot of activity again, in order that Disney entrusted him to shoot their sequels, where Mr. Lucas would have the opportunity to make his finale of all 9 films. And it seems that the leadership of the House of Mouse is quite supportive looking now at a similar option. Of course, after all, many fans of the franchise just resented after the rise of Skywalker, and the bosses of Lucasfilm were clearly at a loss and didn't know what to do now. But of course, when it comes to the plans of George Lucas, it's really interesting to know what those plans are. And it turned out that the secret had long been revealed. Just few people knew about it. Precisely titled The Star Wars Archives, Episodes 1 to 3, 1999-2005. The book contains detailed information from the Star Wars prequel trilogy, along with interviews with Lucas in which he shared more about what his sequel trilogy could have been like. First off, it would have been set a few years after Star Wars Return of the Jedi, with Luke trying to restart the Jedi. To achieve that, he would have had to put the word out, as the Jedi would have had to grow again from the scratch. Luke would have had to find 2 and 3 years olds to train them, and 20 years would have had to pass for the galaxy to have a new generation of Jedi, which in turn, of course, would once again face a new threat, though not in the person of Palpatine, because we know that Lucas has been categorically against the return of this character. No, the main villain was supposed to be Darth Maul, while his student would become the new Darth Vader. Anyway, even this is not the main thing, and the main thing is that according to many, the author of Star Wars, with his passion to introduce into films the characters which a young audience likes, is simply obliged to add Baby Yoda to the sequels. Now, given that Lucas tends to add characters that can draw the attention of a younger audience, as was the case with the Ewoks and Jar Jar Binks, Baby Yoda could have appeared in the sequel trilogy as one of Luke's apprentices. Yes, why not? After all, if Luke is actually gathering new Jedi, then is there a better candidate than a representative of the race, the greatest of them, the Grand Master Yoda? So overall, the appearance of Child in Lucas sequels not only fits very well with his own concept, but it also looks more than reasonable, especially now, considering how incredibly popular this character is. So, in case Buddy George is really going to shoot the continuation of the saga. Personally, I'm pretty sure Baby Yoda will be there. Well, now it remains only to wait for this.